What's up, everybody? You're tuned into the new Del C show, and of course, I'm your host, Del C. Very short video. Um, it's snowing out there bad. The snow is coming down. I had to call out from my job. I'm not going in this mess. They must be crazy. Anyways, ran across a video on Instagram. It was a white woman on there that said, it's not on, what she said, how she said, it's not on Trump. It's not on ISIS. It's not, she started naming, she said, white supremacist is to blame for this. And I'm saying that they need to be stopped. So I'm saying white supremacists. White supremacists been going on for 400 years plus, and probably longer than that. Okay? How do we stop something that has been going on forever? You know, only people that can stop white supremacists is white people. The ones that claim that they are not racist, the ones that claim that they do not think how the racist ones think. You got to make a stand. Black people can't make a stand. Black people been fighting this for years. And it's because of what we fought for that made it easy for people to come from other countries to reap the benefits that our ancestors worked so hard for. Things that y'all said or whatever, but not realizing. But my thing is, okay, the only way that that can be taken care of, and that's not taking away anything from Trump or the ISIS, because they're out here killing people. They're out here killing people, so we can't dismiss them completely, okay? They are a part of the problem. You know, you ever hear that saying? Of course you have. Either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem. So, and then I had a friend that said that white people, I hate to say this, that white people are being treated like us, however he worded, because I don't want to, but my thing is said this, they'll never deal basically what we have to deal with, what we had to deal with then, what we're still dealing with now. Nothing has really changed. Nothing has really changed. Okay, like I said before, you don't got the signs up. They're still calling us nigger. They're still hanging us. Y'all got to do your research. Look around. The things that they were doing. I mean, I'm gonna just say this. They were so cruel to us. They fed our kids to animals, to alligators. They made us furniture. They made pocketbooks. They made everything out of us. The same thing, how, you know, when they kill a pig or they make bacon or whatever, they were eating us for dinner. Like, delicious. I'll have a nigger for lunch. And then I'll have him for breakfast. And I'm not saying that to be funny. This is what they were doing to us. They were cannibals. They were eating us. They were eating human flesh. They were eating us. Okay? These are the things that they're not going to teach you in the history book. They're going to make themselves look great. Stealing from black inventors and everybody else that created stuff. What are they creators of besides creating wars? Besides raping us? Besides murdering us? And try to make us ashamed. And then there's a black woman that said something the other day, that we are black Americans. They trying to erase our history. We are not we're not African Americans because we're not from Africa. That drove made me think about that, because I remember when me and my cousin was young, we was like, we want to go back to our roots. And my uncle was laughing at us like, we were trying to find ourselves, He said, you're going back to your roots. Your roots is right here. Your roots is right here. See, they try to wipe everything from us, take everything from us. They even took away our identity. And they have the audacity to make themselves seem like they're victims, some of them, because they know they're losing their power. Their day is coming, because the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. And you can switch that around. It's still going to equal up. See, karma is something else too. What goes around comes around. You see what happened to George Zimmerman now? He's in the street homeless. Ain't nobody supporting him. Nobody's doing nothing for him right now. Not even the Ku Klux Klan. Not even them. They're not even supporting him anymore. Karma's a bitch. And she comes when you least expect it. Now, that's not going to bring back the life of Trayvon Martin. It never should have happened. There are things that could have been prevented, but they happened. And now we see years later this other woman that was murdered for standing up to herself, for herself, and her kids is in the back of the car. And now it's surfacing around everywhere. That was years ago. A lot of us black people out here dying. But now, white people are beginning to see that this system don't care about even you. 2 white people have died in the hands of ISIS. 2 white people. And there'll probably be more. There was a black person that also died too. Let's not erase that. His daughter got on Instagram and social media, TikTok and everything to talk about that, which I knew had to be very uncomfortable for her. I put it up there. You got to go back. I'm taking people's videos and putting it up here, even though I still give you content and all that, even though I still do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I still do my thing. But I got some other stuff coming up soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'm never going to stop talking about what's going on in this world. Yeah, I have my fun. I do the TikTok videos and all that. I have a great time. I'm trying to live my life, what's left of it. You know, because we never know when that day is going to come when we're no longer here. So we talk about leaving legacies behind, you know, and that is very important, to leave a legacy behind for your kids. Leave money behind for your kids, generational wealth, and health, and everything. All those things are important. But I got on here to speak about that. When the white woman said, it's not Donald Trump's fault, it's not even ISIS, it's the white supremacists, which this country is based on a bunch of thieves, murderers, killers, rapists, liars. So what it's really all depending on is a lot of people saying the white people are not mad enough. Your people out there being killed now. It might come knocking at your front door too. Right now, ISIS is nowhere near Boston. But one day I could step outside, they can be out there too, just like they were in other people's neighborhood. Minnesota is really getting it though. They're really getting it. After taking out that white man the way they did. Was not right. A lot of people shedding tears over that. It should have never happened. But just like it should have never happened to what happened to George Floyd, Michael Brown, As I said, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Breonna, what's her name? Breonna Taylor. A lot. I can keep going on of the people that lost their lives in the hands of police. So now they have this other group of people. So if we couldn't get protection from the police, we're not going to get protection from anyone else. And this is why a lot of people saying it's time for us to bear arms. It's time for us to, get our triggers too, get our guns too, and have bigger guns. And I don't know what this new Black Panthers tension is, what their intentions are, I should say. That's what I meant to say. Their intentions are they really out here to help people? Because you wasn't there to stop that from happening to that guy. You wasn't there to stop what happened to that woman. You wasn't there for a lot of things that you should have been there for. All these movements, all these, I'm not going to say that protest is useless right now. But we still need to exercise our right to vote. Because when these terms come, when these midterms, when this term comes, we still got to go out there and vote. Because we can't even say like your life depends on it, because your life does. My life, your life, everybody's. You see what's happening, man. People getting killed in the street in broad daylight. Public assassinations. That's stuff that we usually see in other countries. But wasn't George Floyd's situation, that was a public lynching, right? The whole world seen that and responded. See, the thing is, y'all try to hide so much stuff. Now, everything is coming to the light. Everything is coming full circle. And see, a lot of you racist people, a lot of you are realizing you don't got the power you got. So you're going to try to take out as much people as you can. And oh yeah, Trump is trying to start a civil war. We all got to be ready for that. Pray to God. We know it's all in the Bible. But don't act like you don't see stuff. Don't act like you don't hear what's going on. I work 2 jobs, but I'm still trying to be aware of what's going on in this world, because you don't know what you can wake up to. You can wake up to getting bombed. You can wake up and step outside. There's 1,000 troops outside. You don't know. We don't know what we're getting into. It's like all these nightmares that I used to have as a kid are becoming reality. My kids is already here, but I wish they wasn't. Because of the simple fact is I can't protect them. Their mother can't protect them from what's going on out there. Nobody can protect me. Now, I talked about getting a gun for years. I talked about doing that, and I know my mother was always against us having weapons, guns, and all that stuff. But it's like, you got to protect your family. You got to protect your family and your friends. And your friends better have guns on them too. Everybody should be strapped now. I'm not, unfortunately, but I need to be. Because you don't know what's out there. As Mobb Deep said years ago, there's a war going on outside. No man's safe. There's a war going on outside. No man, no woman, whatever. However they said it is how they said it. But there is a war going on outside. We got to be prepared. Believe in God, of course. But you also better believe in yourself. We can't be afraid to stand up for our rights. We have rights. They don't want you to know that, but you got rights. Because ISIS and this Trump administration and Trump, they do not care about you. The police don't care about you either. Let's not just put all it on ISIS, because see, police have been doing what they've been doing for the longest too. They've been killing a lot of us. And you watch that other man be beat to death. They kicked this man in the head, stomped him in his head, beat him to death until he finally died. I can't think his name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about because it's been also went viral. Everybody's seeing that video. All those police that's involved, and according to police department, everybody should be charged. Even the doctors or the nurses who was there and watched them beat this man to death, because he's dead. They killed him. They need to all go to jail. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. We can't let these people keep getting away over and over and over again. Because white is not right. It is not right. Y'all the biggest devils on this earth. The biggest devils on this earth. Huh? Time and time again, history has shown what y'all capable of, what y'all done to everybody. Huh? We're going to sit here and act like it don't exist. And you got all these sellouts. Ludicrous. Huh? Snoop Doggy Dogg, sellout. Nicki Fraud, sellout. Nelly, sellout. Candace Owens, she been selling out for a long time. All these other coons out here, man. And I'm not mad that some of us are saying that it ain't their problem what's going on right now with the ISIS. But it is really because a black person did get killed. They have some of us killing each other. But not with just us. They'll send a Hispanic or Mexican out to take down a Mexican. They're not authorized. These people are not authorized to do what they're doing. This is courtesy of Trump. This is courtesy of Trump administration. So I'm not going to sit here and act like he's not to blame for this going on. Because he definitely is to blame what's going on. Y'all were supposed to come after criminals. The people that y'all have harassed and killed and beaten and kidnapped